Representative from Whelen Engineering, Autumn Taylor, on the flag stand, ready to give the initial green as we get ready to go racing here at the Magic Mile through the restart zone, and the green flag is out. Justin Bonsignore in the outside lane pokes that three-time championship winning number 51 to the outside lane, but here comes McKennedy to challenge early.
And McKennedy will try on the inside, and Doug Kobe trying to stay on the back bumper of Bonsignore, but Bonsignore puts some breathing room between the two, and Kobe's able to slip around the outside of the 79 to go to second.
Doug Kobe in that 7 New York was slated to run his own modified, the number 10, but Mayhew Tools came on board. He jumped back behind the wheel of the 7 New York. He runs second. There's Ryan Priest in the 40, the Hunt Brothers Pizza Machine, trying to make hay. Tyler Ripkema, who is a part-time runner on the tour in the 32, but has had a great season so far. He's finished in the top 5 3 times in only 4 races. He's been a contender all season long. Here's Kobe looking for the lead.
Yeah, battle down into turn 1. Kobe tucks it down to the low side and makes the pass on Bonsignore into turn number 1. He'll be the leader on the backstretch. Here's a look by Priest again. Down on the inside. Dives it down into turn 3, trying to make that pass. Boy, they are all tight. They bump wheels 2, 3 times through that 3rd and 4th turn, bouncing off of each other. But Ripkema comes out on top of that and beats Priest to the stripe.
So the pace car rolling through turns 3 and 4. The preferred lane for the race leader on the outside. That's where the modifieds can carry a lot of momentum getting down into turn number 1. We'll see the quarter mark here, 25 laps complete when they get the green flag, and outside lane fires first as John McKennedy pushing the 58 of Eric Goodale down the front straightaway as they haul off into turn 1.
Yeah, both looking to try and get around Anthony Nocella, but Nocella hangs tough. Down on the bottom of the racetrack, he's able to clear Goodale and get up in front of him to lead him down the backstretch.
We haven't talked a lot about Donnie Leah, and that number 3 is working the inside lane, but the outside lane freight train is a little bit quicker. Doug Kobe is able to get by in the 7 New York. Here's Ryan Priest to challenge, trying to move into the top 5.
Yeah, good recovery for Kobe, who was mired on pit road there for a couple of stalls. Also, right there in the thick of things is Bobby Santos in the 44 after bringing out that caution flag a few minutes ago.
So Anthony Nocella, 27 laps in. He's leading in New Hampshire, but we've got trouble. Your point leader is involved, the 16 of Ronnie Silk. This is turn 2. Now fire from the exhaust coming out. The 64 of Austin Beers involved, along with Dave Zapienza. 4 cars in all involved. Kyle Ebersol, the 5, is the other car. They're trying to get those machines refired. That's the flame you see coming from the left side of the Silk car. But they can't quite get it going again. But for your championship point leader, early on, the 2nd caution of the night, and Ronnie Silk involved at the Magic Mile.
Pace car peels off onto pit road, and we're ready to turn him loose with 36 laps complete. Coming to the green flag on the restart. And the green flag is out. Here's Anthony Nocella trying to race him down into turn 1, but the outside row a little stronger.
And that's Eric Goodale, but Nocella drives deep down into turn 1, and he takes the lead off turn 2.
He was able to dive down deep enough and have the room to slide up coming out of turn 2 and leads him down the backstretch.
Here comes Goodale, crossing him up, getting into turn number 3. Goodale to the bottom, Nerf bar to Nerf bar for the top spot. Kobe sitting there in 3rd, wheel to wheel off turn 4.
And Anthony Nocella gets a great launch out of 4 and is able to reclaim the lead as they cross the stripe. Here comes Kobe looking for some running room down on the low side of turn 1.
They get down into turn 3, a little bit further back. Patrick Emerling making a dive bomb move to the bottom. He's looking for the 4th spot.
Yeah, he's trying to get around John McKennedy, and he does. He'll slide up behind Anthony Nocella and goes to the 4th spot. Meanwhile, those 2 leaders start to pull away, and this time Leo will test Goodale as he drives down into the bottom deep and slides up in front of him. He'll be the new leader out of turn 2.
So Donnie Leah to the race lead. Patrick Emerling, who ran the Xfinity Series race here this weekend, looking to the inside, trying to crack the top 3, battling with Anthony Nocella in turn 3. Remember, the 51 of Bonsignore, 18th position, 2 laps down. Here's what happened a moment ago, getting down into turn 3. Locking up the tires on the bottom was Bonsignore and just washed up the racetrack, took McKennedy with him. Nocella tried to go to the bottom, but that momentum stalled them. And around the outside was Corey LaJoie. The pace car is in on pit road. The race leader, Donnie Leah. Will his tires hold up? Green flag is out, and we're racing again here in New Hampshire. Leah, old tires or not, had a great launch in the outside lane. Half a car length out in front. Takes the lead over Eric Goodale off turn 2. Goodale into second. Emerling holding on to third, and a good run to the outside line by Craig Lutz. Emerling darts to the bottom at turn 3. Emerling has had to adjust after running the Xfinity Series race earlier today, a much heavier stock car that drives differently. But that's not the case for Eric Goodale. Into turn number 1. A bold and aggressive move for Goodale as he dives to the bottom and takes over the top spot. Donnie Leah out of shape in turn number 2, slides it sideways, now points it the other direction, and just grazes the outside wall in turn 2. Caution flag is out, 4th of the afternoon, and Donnie Leah, who once led this race going away, brings out the 4th caution. Pace car is in. 3 laps to go when they get the green. The 58, Eric Goodale. The 07 is Patrick Emerling, and we're back underway. An even start is a dive off into turn number 1. Emerling's got a wheel to the bottom. He'll walk up the racetrack. Patrick Emerling to the race lead off turn 2. Goodale back to second. Now the battle's on for third. Emerling off the pace, protects the bottom, but here comes a freight train up top. Goodale bypasses. He gets by to the outside lane. Now here comes Kyle Bonsignore trying to find a wheel to the high side. 2 to go this time by. Goodale out in front. Emerling holds off Kyle Bonsignore for second. They're side by side for 4th. Anthony Nocella is there in 4th, snaking their way down the back straightaway. Goodale trying to protect the inside lane. Emerling into the back of him in turn 3. Meanwhile, here comes the 79, McKennedy, diving down to the bottom in turn 4. White flag this time by. Eric Goodale in command as they head for turn 1. You've got to make the move off turn number 2. That's where it happens. Can Emerling get the job done? Back straightaway they go. Emerling is there, looks to the bottom. Down to turn number 3. Emerling inside lane, takes over the top spot. Here comes Kyle Bonsignore. Goodale trying to cross him up. They come down to the line. Emerling out of shape, and across the line it's going to be Anthony Nocella. In the number 92, Anthony Nocella gets his first career Whelen Modified Tour victory. He was 4th when they came across the white flag, and Anthony Nocella from Woburn, Massachusetts, and the family operation pulls the upset win. As a part-time runner, he has won the Whelen Manufactured in America 100 tonight at New Hampshire.